Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do a get ready with me. I'm going to just get ready using nothing new. I've got stuff for my monthly makeup basket, my Pan Those Shadows palettes. The only thing that is not old is the first step. So we're going to do that and then I will start getting ready. While this primer is not new, I'm going to be massaging it in with my Gua Sha. I've only used this a few times, so I can't say, oh my gosh, I guess it works, but you know what? My skin can't look worse, so. This is the Touch in Sol No Pore Plum Prime Essence. I really have been enjoying this because, as I've mentioned, I have dry skin lately, which is confusing, especially right here where a mask goes, you know. You know what, I'm going to put my eyeshadow primer on while I'm at it, and this is of course the Milani eyeshadow primer. You know. I just watched a video on this because I was using it, but I wanted to make sure that I was using it the way I'm supposed to, and this I did purchase from Sephora. I think this was $12. This is a rose quartz gua sha. It's for lymphatic drainage, maybe like this. It does feel nice, and then across the, oh, you know what, I did it wrong. I don't know if you have to go in a certain order. The video I watched did, so I'm going to go in her order. I think a lot of people put these in the fridge so that they're very cold. I do not like anything that's going on my face to be ice cold. This is cool enough for me. Like I said, I've only used this a few times, so I can't say, oh my gosh, yes, this totally makes a difference. There are a bunch of different varieties of this. I don't know. I just saw this one on Sephora and I thought, huh, that's interesting. Interesting. So we're going to use the Tarte Fall Feels palette. I'm going to use a couple different palettes. This is Homecoming shade because this is in my project pan and I'm trying to use it as many times as I can. And this just sort of, I don't know. I go back and forth on, do I need to set my eyeshadow primer? Do I not need to set my eyeshadow primer? The Milani eyeshadow primer isn't super tacky, so if I didn't set it, it's fine. But sometimes I set it because I want to use more of this eyeshadow. So I'm actually going to go, first of all, hi, how are you? Let's get ready. I know. I'm going to use one of my Tarte Chrome paints. This is in the color Fire Dancer. This is beautiful red. And I just love it so much. I just apply these with my fingers. I love this color so much. I'm going to use my ring finger. Oh my gosh, is Thanksgiving next week? No. No. Oh man. What have you guys been up to? Do you like full face of nothing new videos? Leave a comment down below. I know this looks messy, I'm gonna fix it, but I can't precisely apply this with my finger. Like it just goes everywhere. And I don't feel like taking the time to build this up with a brush, so I don't. I was thinking today, because I would normally have already started filming Vlogmas videos. I don't think Vlogmas is happening this year, which makes me sad because I really like Vlogmas, but it's a lot of work and obviously it requires a lot of pre-filming. I'm not one who can film daily, edit and upload I can't do that. I can't live my life that way. So normally I've already started, like usually in the beginning of November, I've already started filming videos for Vlogmas because it's 25 videos and it's a lot of content. So I might try to do an extra video a week so there might be more, I don't know. We'll see what I can do. I don't see Vlogmas happening. This looks crazy. Oh, Amanda. Oh, Amanda. Oh, Amanda. Okay, clean your finger off. This is a stained but clean brush, so I'm just gonna blend some this way. And then I am gonna add I don't know, maybe I won't add a different color. Oh, man, this looks crazy. These types of shadows, along with the ColourPop Super Shocks, if you're going to use a brush, I really think one of those sponge applicators that we all used to dry makeup with works best. And I actually have some of those somewhere. I didn't grab any, so I usually just make a giant mess and clean it up as I go. So we have a Christmas tree up. We actually have two. Well, technically I left a tree up all year because I was decorating it seasonally. I fell off the wagon for doing that after July. And then, you know, like I decorated it for July because my daughter's birthday is in July, so I did a birthday tree for her. And then I was like, well, what do I do in August? Just, you know, I didn't have any summer decor that would fit in the tree. I didn't want to go buy stuff for August when I knew probably in September I would be decorating for fall, except I didn't. So now I'm just gonna, I gotta finish decorating it for Christmas, but we do have our main Christmas tree up, and listen, I don't care if you think it's too early. I put it up November 1st. Here's the thing. It gets dark so early now. I need more light, and I don't want to leave all of my house lights on, but I do need more light. I'm gonna take a flat Ofra shader brush. Oh, I think it's just number 11. And try to build it up a little bit so I don't make a giant mess again. So yeah, you guys have Christmas stuff up. I've started watching Christmas movies. I started with a few, or I started with one that is one of my absolute favorite, which is Christmas Inheritance. It's a Netflix one, and I love that movie. I don't know anyone's real name who's in it, and I actually can't remember the lead actor's character name because he's Plop from The Office, and he'll just always be Plop to me. So I think his name is, I just said it's one of my favorite Christmas movies, and I literally don't remember his name. I just think of him as Plop. Now I'm going to take actually my bronzer palette. This is the Park Ave Princess. This is the Tarte Bronzer palette, and I'm just going to take this carrot color and use that as like a transition color a little bit, or just, you know, sort of blend some stuff. Yeah, I feel like this is really, oh, I didn't tap that up. Okay. I feel like this is a lot higher than I usually put my makeup. I kind of like it. How was your weather? We've had, up until recently, we've had a very warm fall, and I love it because I hate being cold. Oh my gosh, I posted this in my Insta stories the other day, but I will put the link for it in my description box too. I bought this Amazon Essentials fleece lined Sherpa pullover thing because I don't like to be cold. I actually don't buy a lot of black clothing. This is a Bob Seger concert t-shirt, so that doesn't count. But like sweaters and stuff, I'm just not drawn to black clothing. I'm drawn to greens, blues, colorful things. So I didn't have just a plain black pullover, like pullover sweater thing. And it was on Amazon, and I think it was $25 when I bought it. It's like $28, $25. A decent price for a sweater of any kind, really, but especially a warm fleece lined one. And the other day I went to the mall, and it was, which I haven't been in the mall in forever. It's kind of sad in the mall these days. But I had to, there's a consignment shop in one of the like outlots of our mall, and I had some stuff to drop off, and I was like, you know what, I haven't been in the mall in forever, and I had some time to be alone. And I said, oh, I'm going to go to the mall. Maybe I'll get a pretzel because Auntie Anne's is delicious. I'm taking a little more of this Fire Dancer and I'm going to try to wet this brush and see if that will help. Because I want more. I cannot stand wearing a coat while shopping. It's, other than being cold, it's like the worst part of winter. If you go into a store, it's all bulky and I hate wearing a coat in winter. And then, so I was like, well, this will be fine. And if I'm like a little cold while walking in, no big deal. It doesn't really matter. I was sweating in this thing. It is so warm, which is perfect for when it gets real cold. But I was sweating walking around the mall. And then of course you're wearing a mask, so I'm sweating more. And I was trying to find a lotion for my daughter because she's at school and they're washing their hands all the time and hand sanitizer, and so her hands are getting really dry. But I wanted to find as close to an unscented lotion as possible because I didn't want the scent to be a distraction. And so I went to Bath & Body Works. I know. And I said, I know this is a ridiculous question, but do you guys sell an unscented lotion? Because I really like their hand creams. I think they're very hydrating, but they don't feel greasy. Not their lotions, but their like thicker hand creams. They don't feel greasy, but they're very hydrating. And I mean, the scents I do like, but I wanted to find that lotion in as close to unscented as possible. So I was trying to ask the girl, and I was trying to talk through the mask, sweating, because I'm also sweating wearing this freaking heavy fleece-lined Sherpa sweater thing. And I said, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like sweating. This thing is really hot. And also I can't, like, I'm talking through the mask and that makes me sweat because, you know, your face is covered, so you can't breathe as well. They don't sell an unscented lotion, but they have some with very light scents. So I bought her one of those and we're gonna try that. But if you need a warm Sherpa, and it's cute too. And I'll put the picture up here. It has 2 zippers for a pocket on each side of the thing, but it's a kangaroo pocket. I feel like you should be advertising this. It's a zip up kangaroo pocket. I was so excited. They have several colors. I really want the buffalo check. Probably look like Al Borland wearing that. I don't even care. A clean brush. And then I'm going back into this homecoming shade to sort of clean this up a little bit. Now I'm going to use some eyeliner. This is the Smashbox Always On Gel Liner in Fishnet. Just a black eyeliner. I can't talk while I do this. I have to get really close, so I'll be back. And then for mascara, I've been using the Stila Magnum XXX mascara. This is really nice. The wand is enormous, but I really like this mascara. It's an enormous wand. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Smooth and Blur Primer. I'm just going to use this like here. That's weird. Just making sure I don't have any red eyeshadow on my fingers, eh? Every year since, I think since she was 2, my daughter and I make little crafts and we deliver them to the people that live, both my grandmothers are still living, and they're each in different facilities. So we usually make one for everyone on like their floor or who's ever in their wing, and then just deliver like a little Christmas card, a little, some sort of craft, trinket, ornament, just something little, just, it's not a big deal. I love doing it. And the residents, I don't do this for their thanks because, you know, I live near my grandmother's, so I can go visit them, but a lot of them don't get visitors, so it's just like a little thing. I don't want it to be like, oh, well, we're doing this and then people will appreciate it. We truly do it because it's fun to make the crafts, and like, you know, if you have a kid and they like making crafts, We can't keep all of these crafts. That's a lot of crafts. This is the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Concealer. I think I'm almost out of this, which means this is the second concealer I finished this year, which should tell you the state of my face and how bad it is. The other one was in my empties video that I didn't have the sound on for. And I had already thrown all my empties or recycled all my empties by the time I realized it. So anyway, so we usually do that and we walk them to each door, and even if they're not there, we just leave on their little hooks. And this year they're not gonna let us do that, obviously, and I'm so sad. We're still gonna make the crafts, like we still started making them, and we're actually making little perler, they're not ornaments because I wanted them to be something that something cheerful and that they could just hang, you know, hang on a door or a windowsill, or something that is just cheerful and it's not like a Christmas decor. And we're still gonna make them and deliver them to the office. We'll just have to like pre-assemble all of them and deliver them to the thing, or to the offices. And then I'm sure they'll have to sit for several days before they can. I don't even know. I don't know the rules. The rules are confusing. And I'm bummed that we won't get to deliver them because, you know, we see some of these same people every year and they remember her because she's a tiny little child delivering a little Christmas thing, and she wears her little Santa hat, and she loves doing it. So I'm so sad that we can't do that this year. I'm not gonna cry about it, but and this year we were like, well, no one's been able to visit for most of the year. I think we should make one for everyone in the building, which is like a lot more than we usually make, but because we're doing little perler things, they don't take long to make, and you know, we don't have to do like very intricate designs. We can just, I kind of want to make like sunshines or just flowers, just something happy and uplifting. We've just gotten such sweet comments from people who, because I didn't really think that this would be that big of a deal when we first started doing it. I just thought it would be nice to teach my child to do something nice for other people, and we enjoy doing the crafts. And then, you know, when we deliver them, we walk around with my grandma, and it's just extra visiting time with her, and it's just like the whole thing. It's not like, I don't even like talking about it that much because it sounds so self-centered, because I'm not one of those people that thinks you need to do something nice for people and then tell everyone else what you did for those people. I don't really think that's beneficial, and I think that comes across the wrong way. That was the Cover FX translucent powder. I'm going back into this Tarte palette. This is the Chisel Palette, and I'm going to use this Princess Cut shade. When we started doing this, I had no idea how appreciative the residents would be of this little, I think the first year we did make like Christmas ornaments or, you know, holiday ornaments, and I had no idea that they would be so appreciative of them. They very much are. They're there when we deliver it. They're like, oh my gosh, I have a piece of candy you can have, and they want to give her something in return, which is not what I want to happen. That's not the point of this. It's just the littlest thing, and it means so much to them. People write her thank you notes. I had last year I found little metal vases. They're about this tall and about, you know, this big around. I found them at Hobby Lobby, and they were left over from spring, so they were 90% off. I think they were 10 cents each, so I just bought a bunch of them. I don't know how many I usually need. Maybe like 100 of them. I bought a ton of them, pretty much all that they had, and we just put like one little sprig of fake flower in them because it's just like cheerful. And one of the residents' daughters, the Cream Shop Mon Chéri Rose Day blush. I always call this Rose all day, but it's not. It's Rose Day. You know what? No, I'm not using it. I want to use this guy from Ittse and Loveforlacquer, Just Skull. This is her collab that she did with them a while ago. Years ago, I think. This is called Girl Boss, and it's very peachy. I'm going to use a little bit of this first. There is a sheen to it. I'm gonna use the highlight too. Now I'm gonna use a little bit of this because I want less sheen on my face. But she said, the resident had passed away, and she said, I just want to thank you for that little flower arrangement that you gifted to her. She said she couldn't remember where she got it, but every time she looked at it, she smiled, and it brought her so much joy. So that's the point. Now I'm going to use the highlighter from this. This is called Run the World. I was going through my blush. Well, I actually filmed a monthly makeup basket for November, but again, that's that footage. And I refilmed it, and then my camera didn't record the first half of it, and I was like, I'm not doing this a third time. I don't care. So this is my monthly makeup basket. Anyway, that's what we've been doing, is making a lot of little perler designs and perler crafts to deliver to folks this year. I'm actually going to use a little bit of Becca Moonstone too, because, you know, why not? I don't know, that's a pretty highlight. Okay, for lips, I'm going to use this Rouge Bunny Rouge Long Lasting Lip Pencil in the color Rolled. I never heard a ton of people talk about Rouge Bunny Rouge. I don't actually know if they're still around. They're very... let's look that up. I don't know. Or, they have some beautiful looking eyeshadow palettes. Oh, it's a UK brand. Oh my gosh, they have some beautiful eyeshadow palettes. Where are the rest of them? Oh my gosh. Look at this green. You can't see that. Oh. I want to see that full picture, please. Anyway, Emily from Lisette's Beauty used to love this color, and I bought a lot of things she suggested because I wanted to be as lovely as she was, or is. She doesn't make videos anymore, but I don't think. I'm pretty sure the only other person I've ever heard talk about Rouge Bunny Rouge is Kristen Game. I think. Anyway, this is Rolled. This is a little mauvier than I intended. But it's okay, we're going over it with another color anyway. Now I'm going to take the Buxom Hush Hush Full On, what's this called? Full On Plump Line Lip Liner. I love this color. I have a full size of this. I guess Rolled was unnecessary, but it's okay. Quite often I will just wear this. You can wear it as a lip liner or a standalone color, of course, and quite often I wear it as a standalone color. Lastly, we're going to top that with the Milani Ludicrous Gloss in Teen Spirit. And then set our face, well, my face, with the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Long Lasting Setting Spray. Look at the mist on this. Oh, I do want to take a little bit of the gold in this gingerbread spice palette. This is called Warm and Toasty. I love this Fire Dancer color. I think it's so fun. It makes my eyes look so green. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you have any video requests or things you would like to see on my channel. Tell me about your day. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.